TU17 is dropped with this, and this is probably the best part of this entire thing. The PvP quality of life changes. Now we're going to go over this just real quick. So apparently they're lowering the skill tier on players and no longer use jammer against higher skill tier players. Then we have fix a shrapnel trap issue, would apply PvE damage to PvP. And they're going to allow the exotics of, say, like the Ravenous, Bighorn, and Eagle Bear to drop after killing enemies. So, quick questions I have on this is, if I put on just a Technician, I gain one extra skill tier, I gain that against other players, but does this also, because we know the track record of the devs, is this also going to apply to other skills like the EMP sticky? Is it going to apply to like the fire sticky? The same kind of thing, because you know if they just mess with one, they're going to mess with others. So that might be a bonus, that might be a negative. We'll see. But the exotic drops after killing enemies, my question on that one is going to be, is that going to apply for even killing players? Is that only going to apply for NPCs? Don't know, but again, still great pieces right here. So this right here is probably the best thing I saw out of all of this. So now let's go over the rest of it. Okay, so here we have a brand set, which is going to be a yellow one, and a gear set, which is going to be a green one. So apparently it's kind of like an addition to, what is that, aces and eights. So it's another aces and eights, but this one here does status effects and stuff, which honestly, it's also kind of like a heartbreaker, because if you read the chest talent daring increases bonus armor from 50 to 100%. So basically, think of it kind of like an aces and eights with heartbreaker, and you get all this extra headshot stuff. So it's kind of awkward to me, because I've seen also the new exotic sniper rifle that they're coming out with. And I know that thing's weak as hell, even though it's supposed to be giving extra status like burn. So again, this is kind of mediocre to me. I don't know if y'all see it that way or not. Maybe y'all are excited about this. I really don't see this being a really great set. Now, as for the perfect creeping death, that's kind of cool. I like that. That would be kind of neat. This might actually make something else, you know, useful, except for that second piece, which gives marksman rifle damage. Maybe they should switch those two around. Give marksman rifle on the third piece, give status effect on the second piece, and then we can do a headshot status effect build based around this new brand set. That might actually be more beneficial. And then the third piece would be, if you wanted to throw that third piece on, then you can use it and actually get the marksman rifle damage if you want to use marksman rifles. I think that need to be switched up. They do that brand set might be really beneficial, but that's just me. So let's go on to the rest. Okay, so now we got named weapons. The Prophet, which sounds really cool. Killing an enemy with a headshot guarantees the next shot will be a critical headshot, exclusive for pistols. So what is because that's new. What is a critical headshot? Like, does that just mean that the next one's just going to be a guaranteed headshot no matter where I shoot them? Because a critical headshot, that's that's a new definition. What does that mean? That's got me kind of interested. I want to know what that means. However, the G28 marksman rifle, the Relic, G28 is not a strong or I would say a very powerful marksman rifle. So that means if this is a critical headshot, that could be kind of interesting. But the awesome part I saw is a talent called Focus, which you can apply to all your other weapons. It says right here it's a guaranteed headshot. So why would the other ones just be a critical headshot? That's where I'm worried that their terminology that they're using versus just saying, hey, this is a guaranteed headshot or guaranteed critical headshot. There might be some bugs in this. But again, we'll see later. Either way, that kind of gets me interested for maybe putting that onto another sniper rifle and maybe making an aces and eights or a sniper rifle build even stronger. But we'll see. Okay, now this right here does scare me a little bit, but I'm excited as well. Ninja Bite Messenger Bag. Cool, they're bringing back more Ninja Bike stuff. So we got the exotic backpack, talent resourceful, slots in with any equipped gear set and or brand set item to fulfill requirement towards unlocking a gear and or brand set bonus. Allows to unlock bonuses from multiple sets simultaneously, and that's what scares me, that last bit, because meaning multiple sets simultaneously, if they mess this up, everybody, this could completely make or break the game, because imagine if they mess it up and it only applies to where you have one piece on. Then you could basically go out here, put on a negotiators where you can do multiple damage to multiple players, put on one piece of Heartbreaker, one piece, and then get the backpack bonus of negotiators and Heartbreakers at the same time. So imagine doing all this extra damage to multiple players, and then as you shoot and kill them, you also gain all that bonus armor. That could be detrimental. So I hope that they watch this, make sure it's done right, because if not, that could really mess up a lot of stuff. As for the exotic weapon, that one right there, it's again the G28 marksman rifle. It's not a strong one. While I like the talents and what I'm seeing on here, it's still, if they don't increase the damage on this exotic weapon, it could be just one of those you just put in your stash and never use ever again. Again, we'll see. I'm hoping, crossing my fingers. I hope y'all are too. As for known issues, I'm just going to leave this up here. I'm not even going to talk about it. Y'all can just read this if you want. And that's about it, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I've got so far, what my personal opinions are on this. Again, we'll see. So there you go. Go ahead and read it yourself.